Merry Christmas, Gemini friends. I'm hearing, what is it? Something to all a good night. So I don't know if that's relevant to anyone. Hi, Gemini, hi. How is your Christmas going? I'm asking today, how are you a gift to the universe and what gifts are the universe bringing into you? And this video is my gift to you. So Merry Christmas. Yeah, drop me a like, subscribe. No, that's cheeky. I don't know if that's a bit of a joke for you in some sort of way. Like, leave me a like and subscribe. Maybe that's something you say. Maybe you do have a YouTube channel. Maybe you just make fun of people who say it. I don't know. But do leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate that, Gemini. Geminis, how are you a gift to the world? Oh my God. Could I have picked a better card for you, Gemini? Unbelievable. I'm going to actually, yeah. Yin Yang and appreciation. You do have two sides to yourself. You're famously the twins in the tarot. So we've got yin, we've got yang, we've got the feminine, we've got the masculine, we've got the light, and we've got the dark. We've got passivity and action. So appreciating, I feel like you appreciate the two parts of yourself. I mean, sometimes not. I mean, I've got a Gemini moon and sometimes I'm cursing it, right? It's like, stop pulling me in 10 different directions at once, Gemini moon. But there's this feeling of like, the fact that you're not one-dimensional, the fact that you are multifaceted, the fact that you can adapt and change and wear different masks and play different roles depending on the situation. And appreciating that about yourself is also appreciated by others. So you're showing people how to be versatile. You're showing people how to go with the flow. You're showing people how to have adaptability. And that's almost like appreciation's a funny card. The way it's coming through is like people see you doing this and they appreciate it about you, but it leads them to an appreciation about themselves as well. That garden in the gate card is intriguing to me, so I'm interested to see what else comes out. Gemini, you are the unicorn, Gemini. You're a dream oyster as well. You're a dream come true. You're very unique. You can be a little bit unbelievable. They're giving me that song. You're unbelievable. And Cosmic Egg. Whoa, Geminis, your energy has been coming in so strong lately. You've got two spirit cards. So just to show you, this deck, it's elemental. So you have like water, you have fire, you have air. So these are the alchemical symbols for water, air, fire, earth, right? But they also have spirit, and these are two spirit cards. And you've got yin yang, so there's something, perhaps you have a strong spirituality, perhaps your spiritual beliefs or your way of being spiritual is very, very unique. I want to say the uniqueness is a part of your gift. There's a huge amount of potential in it. It has this dream come true, or you have to see it to believe it energy, or you have to believe it to make it true energy. So there's something, your innate gift, your inner ability is something that is, they told me out of this world, and then they played the song Spaceman. So I don't know if you remember that, it was Spaceman. I think it was in like a Levi's jeans commercial or something. Spaceman, always wanted you to go into Spaceman. So it's I want to say your energy here is so unique that I'm struggling to pin it down, and maybe that's part of it. Maybe you're not meant to be pinned down. Maybe you're meant to always be a little bit elusive, always a little bit unbelievable, right? A little bit hard to, like, you can't put Gemini in any kind of box because you're always going to change and shift. So I'm getting this kind of like transformative energy of like, if somebody tries to label you, or somebody tries to like I don't know, like box you in some sort of way, it's like if somebody else was saying, we appreciate Gemini, but we need to be able to, they're showing me like a, you know, when you fill in a form and it's like, you know, he, she, and it's like, well, no, I'm they, or, you know, what's your ethnicity? And you're like, well, I don't really feel like any of these represent me. You're very unique. So it's like, you know, that quote from Silence of the Lambs, a census taker tried to quantify me once. You can't, it's like you're too adaptable, they're showing me like, it looks to me like Play-Doh or kinetic sand or something. It's funny, like Aries, was it Cancer and Capricorn has something like this a while back? But it's like you can't be held, you can't be contained. So it's like you're too shiftable. Like it's like you're the energy that slips through people's fingers. So they're showing me like how you can pour water, or it's like slime or something, it's thicker than water, into different containers, and it'll change the shape and it'll adapt to the container. But it's almost like you can change shape within the container as well, and it's like you have to be taken out. And so now they're showing me like plants as a metaphor. So like you can have a plant in a certain pot, but sometimes you have to take the plant out of the pot and put it into a different container. It's like you can't, it's like a little bit restless, but it's not really restless. It's that you're not meant to be contained for too long. You're too shiftable, you're too mutable. But that's part of your gift. That's part of what makes you so intriguing, and it's like this alien quality. Like I say that in a complimentary way. This is your gift, right? This is what you're good at. It's this, it's like it's kind of coming through like the mysteriousness of the water signs, you know, this intriguing, like mysterious, hard to pin down energy. It's like you're so unique and intriguing, like telling me coat of many colors. I was thinking of the Cleopatra soliloquy in Shakespeare. There's a quote that's talking about Cleopatra and says that she's a woman of infinite variety, and that's kind of the energy. It's like you're a woman or a man, or you know, however you identify, of infinite variety. It's like you're constantly changing, you're shifting, you're shimmering, and I want to say part of that like mutability, that shiftability, that it's like cloaking or camouflage, that I'm just seeing this kind of like, it's like almost like a mirage is what I'm seeing, of like different colours. And I feel like Cancer had something like this a while back. Like that mutability is part of the divine protection, because it keeps people guessing. So it's interesting, it's coming through as your gift. This is your gift, and it's protecting you and it's keeping you safe, rather than something that you're bringing to the world. So I want to say, Gemini, it's almost like you are the unicorn, you are the cosmic egg, you are this special thing that needs to be, that's constantly changing and keeping people guessing. But that's part, because the snake symbolizes protection. I understand the appreciation card now. I understand how that fits in. So the appreciation card to me is like the Nine of Pentacles, which is called the Garden and the Gate card. It's an Empress in the making. So it's something, normally the Empress in the garden is being protected because by the gate, right? By the security, by the comfortable situation she's in, because she's about to become the Empress. It's almost like the caterpillar in the cocoon waiting to become the butterfly. So I want to feel like you're about to step into some kind of Empress or maybe Emperor energy, or both. Oh my God, it's that reading. Oh my God, I've been getting this, I don't know why it took me so long. I've been getting this message of, it could be a collective message. I've been getting this message coming through in drips and drabs, like across my readings and also off camera as well, about, it's almost like they're just telling me hermaphrodite, so I'm going to use the word that they put in my mouth. So it's like there's a lot of movement collectively to blur gender boundaries. So I think past generations have been very clear. If you look at like the 50s and the 60s, very clear about gender roles, right? I think in the 40s when the war was happening. You had women who were like getting into mechanics and stuff. I think that was very progressive. But then there was almost this pushback when the war ended, where it's almost like women were forced back into the kitchen with all these like traditional gender roles. If you look at advertising, it's very much like, oh, Purcell, I'm doing the laundry. You know, a woman with a pretty like dress on, and she had like her kids playing around, and she's wearing red high heel shoes to do the laundry, you know. So it's like women were almost like forced back into this traditional gender role, and men were suddenly like, we're back home now, we're back from fighting the war, we're going to go back into the office, you know. So these very stereotypical gender roles were kind of like reinforced in like the 50s. So if you look generationally, there's been a gradual breaking down of those gender roles. If you look at like the 80s and kind of people like David Bowie, or you know, who did Stand and Deliver, then again there's this kind of like this energy of gender roles becoming much more fluid. And currently what I notice about my daughter's generation is there are a lot of children who are transgender or identify as you know, gender fluid or gender neutral, and you know, it's becoming more common to say, what's your pronoun, are you she, he, they, and there's this big shift collectively, especially as we're moving into kind of Aquarian energy collectively, of questioning those traditional gender roles and of opening up new ways of being. But of course, we're all still born with either, you know, what, XX chromosomes or XY chromosomes. You know, we're still genetically known to be a man or a woman. So I've been getting this energy through in my readings of it's almost like something new being born, or an evolutionary leap. If you look at Darwinism, and again, I understand I'm doing a Christmas reading here, and Christmas has a religious connotation, so please excuse me, I'm just telling you the messages that I've been getting through. But it's almost like that's the energy of this reading here. This is the energy of your gift, is perhaps that you do challenge gender roles, perhaps you're hard to pin down, perhaps you are gender fluid, you know, non-binary or androgynous. And if it's not the way you present outwardly, it's something within you. So I can talk about myself. I'm Libra. Libra traditionally is ruled by Venus Aphrodite, so a very feminine goddess, but it's a cardinal sign, right? It's a bossy sign. And my actual birth chart is I think 9 of the placements are masculine. So I identify as female, I identify as she, her. I'm very, very girly. I'm like a Barbie doll, right? But my astrological placements are very masculine. So there's just something really interesting going on about what is feminine, what is masculine. Why do we have to see these things as two separate things? Why can't we see them as one thing? And then this coming together of the feminine and the masculine to create this cosmic egg, which is something new, which is you, Gemini, I want to say in this reading. So bit of a strange one, bit of a longer reading. I don't know how you're going to take that. I don't know how it applies to you, but again, if this was going to come out for any sign, of course it's going to come out for Gemini, because you are the twins, right? The Sun card as well. So freedom, liberation, breaking of the chains, allowing people to have freedom of expression, because perhaps you are some kind of trendsetter in this way. Perhaps your gender fluidity, or whatever that means to you, your adaptability is being recognized by other people as something that is that's something that's safe, if we hark back to Taurus's reading, and something that is actually very beautiful and very progressive. And when it takes the leaders, it takes the people who go first, it takes the David Bowies of the world, right, to stand up and be different, to be the spaceman, right? And then other people see that and feel safe bringing those parts of themselves out. So you're doing something very, very important. You are a huge gift to the world. And like I say, 2 spirit cards, this is a very important energy, and it's bringing in the Sun card, which is the happiest, most liberating, most liberal card in the whole of the tarot, and it's confidence as well. So very special gift, Gemini. So if you are such a gift to the world, if you are this Empress, Emperor, maybe we need a new word for it. Maybe we need a third card that represents the duality of those two. It's like the combination of those two energies, or the duality of those two energies. Like, what, we don't have a card for that. This is what I mean. It's like we don't have a card for that. What do I say that is? What happens when you have the Emperor and the Empress together and you combine those two cards? What is that? What is that? Like, what do we call that? What? This is what I mean. It's like I don't have words for it. I don't have a way of, because it's so new, because it's like it's the cosmic egg, it's not in the reality yet. It hasn't been birthed into the world yet. So we could be talking about literally, like I've mentioned Darwin. It's like almost like a birth that's going to happen. It could be twins, right? It could be conjoined twins. I don't know. How does that happen? I don't know genetically. It's like this. It's like something that hasn't happened yet, but it's happened because it's a lizard. Because guys, it's a lizard. Because if you look at like Jurassic Park, right? There are lizards or frogs or amphibians that can, seahorses. I believe seahorses. It's like they can change the sex. They can change the gender. What an intriguing, this reading is like super cool, and I'm sorry to anyone who is offended by this, you know, anyone who's grown up in perhaps a very prescribed non-Darwin kind of education. You know, I understand that some people are uncomfortable with this. I just listen, I just read the cards. Oh my god, you're going out the garden, the gate. Oh my god. These two cards together. You've got in the garden, right? Going out the gate. The universe is opening the gate. So I want to say that you are becoming this new, it's like this is you being birthed into the world. This is you emerging as the butterfly, right? As they show me as the monarch butterfly, but again, monarch. Yes, that's perfect, because the emperor or the empress, right, they're gendered, but a monarch could be either. A monarch is, like, they were showing me a monarch butterfly. I've got it. So the monarch is, you know, like Queen Elizabeth, right, who was this really interesting, I'm just thinking of like lines like she said, I have the heart and stomach of, you know, I may be a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and a king of England too. Or like almost like the negative, like that's inspiring, right? That's sun energy. But then the negative of that is like Lady Macbeth, right? Unsex me here. Unsex me here. But it's liberating, right? It's being shaking off those traditional gender roles, you know, shaking off the labels is liberating. So you're being liberated from gender roles. That's the gift that the universe is bringing to you. Or something there's something that's a big secret here. It's like, it feels like something's coming to you that's been kept hidden from you. There's something really big. The whale to me is always like a big, deep secret. And then the whale is also surfacing for me in this card. So it always represents a deep, hidden secret coming to the surface. And the earthworm as well has a similar meaning. It's buried, it's deep underground, but it surfaces. And it surfaces with this cosmic egg energy. Can you see? And the snake and the earthworm, right? It's like, it's almost like this cosmic egg coming down to earth, but still remaining hidden, still remaining buried, still remaining a secret. But it's surfacing, and there's going to be, because it's for you as well, right? It's for you, it's liberating. So yeah, you're out of something. The Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, so something is ending. again, it could be quite a painful ending for you. It could be hurtful. It could hurt you to walk away from something, but it's a gift, right? It's for you. It's meant to happen. It's for your greater good. So something's ending, and it could be that you have to end something with somebody. You have to walk away from somebody. You may feel like you have to betray somebody, but you must put down these wands. You must put down these burdens. You must release this baggage, because this situation is coming to an end. It's no longer feasible. It's no longer right for you. So again, yes, that explains, right, sorry. That explains the imagery they were showing me of like, they were showing me like almost a bottle that's this shape, right? And you can pour water into it and the water adapts. So it's like you are the fluid that has, again, talked about gender fluidity. You're the fluid that's adapted. And you may be, in this reading, you may be saying, no, I am definitely female, or no, I am definitely male. But remember that it's not just, that it's more than what bits you've got, right? It's more than the surface. Again, I'm very feminine, long blonde hair, big boobs, big eyes. I'm basically a walking Barbie doll. You know, I identify as feminine, but again, I have this ability to stand up for myself in a, I don't want to say that women are a pushover either. Again, it's just this, it's like, I may look like a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king. Do you see what I'm saying? So no matter how you identify, there's some kind of breaking down of the container of what is expected of you, because you fit into, it's like you've bent, you've adapted, you change to fit into a society or a workplace or a family, or the expectations of others, which is symbolized by this glass, right? Again, this kind of hourglass figure of the glass as well. So you've been put into this container, you fitted the container, but it's almost like you became tougher over time, or you became more, you're still malleable, right? Because they're showing me something that's more like Play-Doh now. It's like a slime, but it went from like the texture of slime to like something that's more like Play-Doh. So you're still malleable, you're still adaptable, but you've changed shape in that container. So because you've changed shape inside the container, it's like that container doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily the right fit for you. So you've gone from trying to fit into society or a community to wanting the community that's the right fit for you. Do you see the swap there? Do you see the change? So you are walking away from something, you're ending something, you're putting down burdens. And I want to say the burdens are fitting into something that you've changed from. So you used to fit there, but you don't fit there anymore. So that's going, it may be that it's going to hurt somebody's feelings to walk away. But this thing, I want to say, that's inside you, this cosmic egg, it's your inner, it's whatever's inside you, whoever your true personality is, your true self, is coming out, right? It's becoming free, it's becoming liberated. The universe is bringing this gift to you. And what this is bringing you into, again, this card about confidence, is bringing you into, it's bringing the inside outside. So it's bringing you, again, she, he, they, don't worry about it. We're throwing gender labels out of the window in this reading. It's bringing you into your Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is gorgeous. I'm not talking aesthetically, I'm talking about her character. She's bold, she's confident, she knows exactly who she is, she knows exactly what she wants, she knows what's right for her, she knows she's not going to bend to fit in with anything. She's going to go out and find what she wants. So very confident, very empowered, very emboldened, but also that kind of confidence coming out is very magnetic to other people. It turns this person, because they're so confident, it makes them a natural leader, right? Because they're not bending for anyone. They're not... It's not saying that you have to be hard in any sort of way. The Queen of Wands is anything but hard. She's not the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the Ice Queen. The Queen of Wands is the... It's like if this person gives you attention, you feel like the sun is shining on you. You feel like this person, their energy, your energy, Gemini, is warm, it's vibrant, it's... you feel like $1 million, £1 million because this person's giving you attention. But that's the energy that you're moving into, because you're no longer hiding it, right? This energy, this warm energy that's waiting to come out, that's been hiding, is not hiding anymore. It's coming up, it's coming out. It's like you go, I just feel like you're going into this monarch energy. Very cool reading, Gemini. Went on a bit longer than expected, but again, these messages that I've been getting off camera just really came through for you really strongly there. Very cool. I may have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a monarch, and a monarch of England too. So I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that was inspiring. I hope that you're having a wonderful Christmas, and this is going to add some fire to your belly for the rest of the holiday period. Do look after yourselves. Do trust your own instincts to know when is the right time to reveal parts of yourself. You know, there's a time and a place, and you're going to use your very strong instincts with the cat on the Queen of Wands there to know when it's the right time to say what you've got to say and to do what you've got to do. Gemini, take care of yourselves. I love you, and I will see you again soon. Like and subscribe.